Hello my friends and welcome to this new video. I'm going to start this video with one of my favorite quotes by the German philosopher Goethe, who said, "Everything is hard before it's easy." And if you found this video on your timeline, this is your sign, my friend, from the universe that your life is going to change, your life is going to transform, and you're going to become the best version of yourself in this coming year. Let's dive right in. If you are planning to start something new this year, maybe you want to leave some habits, maybe you want to make a change, maybe you want to start your own business, anything that you want to do in the next coming year, this video will help you step by step how you can reach your goals. It will give you the right direction of how you need to move to get to the place where you so much want to be. Step number one is to create a plan for yourself, a map. For example, you're going to a new city, right? What's the first step? The first step is to put in the directions in the navigation of the end destination. Because if you don't know where you're going, you'll be lost. My friend, the life is not that different. It's the same thing. You need a map. Because see, the mind is prone to distractions. If you don't give it a clear goal where you want to take it, where you want to go, what you want to achieve, it will keep on running on autopilot. And by autopilot, I mean it will keep on chasing pleasure and comfort. Because that's the default state. That's what the mind loves, pleasure and comfort. If you want to get yourself out of this, a simple step is to create a map of where you're going to go and what you want to achieve. And you need to add one more thing to it. That is the reason why. Why it's so important. Because it will keep you motivated. It will give your mind a reason to continue to be on that path. Keep on moving forward without overthinking everything. Once you have the map ready, the next step is to remove any kind of fear and doubt. See, what's the first thing when you want to start anything new? What's the first thing that happens? Self-doubt. Is it going to work? Your mind gives you a string of what if that happens? What if this happens? Now, how we can overcome this? If you start fighting this resistance, it's not going to work. Because see, your mind is very clever. It's like a con man. The mind will resist and it will give you all kinds of reasons which will seem practical and rational. For example, what if this doesn't work? Let's start tomorrow. What will people think? It's impossible to do. I can't do it. Things like that. You know what I mean. To put it simply, it will create all kinds of excuses to stop you from doing what you want and achieve what you want. Now, let me warn you about something. Please don't try to fight this resistance. It's not going to work. The only way to overcome this fear and self-doubt is to observe the mind. Observe yourself. And by observing, I mean inquiring, questioning these excuses given by your mind. Ask yourself, what I'm feeling right now, is it for real? Is there any practical, rational proof that this is not going to work? And trust me, when you try to understand it instead of fighting it, the resistance will disappear. See, because the mind can only argue with you based on a reason. The reason could be emotional, the reason could be rational. But once you remove your emotions from it and look at it from a rational point of view, the mind will lose and you will win. So whenever you face any kind of resistance from your mind, your first step should always be to question it and to question it rationally. Once you overcome this doubt and resistance, the next step is to stick with the plan, to stick with the map that you have created for yourself. Now, how are you going to do it? Have you heard the story of a rabbit, the epic race between the rabbit and the tortoise, right? Why did the tortoise win? Even though it was slow, 100 times slower than the rabbit, still it won. It won because it was consistent. It didn't look left, right, center, or back. It just kept on moving, step by step, slowly, and it reached the finish line before the rabbit. On the other hand, the rabbit was resting, he was distracted, he was overconfident that it's going to win because it was fast. Doesn't matter how slow you go. The key is to keep on going, to be consistent with your actions. It's a proven fact that once you start doing something and you continue to do it for the next 21 days, it becomes a habit. It goes into the subconscious mind and it starts happening automatically. It's just like brushing your teeth. It's effortless. You wake up in the morning and you brush your teeth. There is no effort in that because it has become a habit. You've been doing it for years. See, I'm not saying that it's going to be a piece of cake. The initial days will take some effort. But if you stay consistent, you will gain some momentum. And once you gain the momentum, it will become a habit. And then it will become effortless. Now, once you have got into the habit of taking action, the next step is to have a deeper understanding of how things actually work. And I'm going to share with you the most powerful law of the universe, which is the law of cause and effect. Everything has a cause. Whoever you are right now, wherever you are right now in your life, is because of the actions that you took years ago. Our life is nothing but a long chain of cause and effect. To create an effect, create a cause. To remove an effect, remove the cause. It's really that simple. For example, if you want to lose some weight, you have to go to the gym, you have to work out and eat healthy, right? The effort that you put in every day is the cause, and the weight loss is the effect. If you want to make more money as an entrepreneur or as a business person, you have to create more value for your customers, and in return, you will make more money as an effect. If you don't perform the action, you're not going to receive the fruit. Simple as that. And the last, but the most important step is being patient. See, you have to remember that patience is also a form of action. The waiting phase is also an action. I've spoken with hundreds of people in my one-on-one consultation. Some didn't have the right plan with them, so they failed. Some weren't consistent, so they failed. Some were full of self-doubt, so they failed. But the most common reason for their failure was lack of patience. Their brain was plagued by instant gratification. They wanted everything right now. See, it's impossible to get everything right now. Seeds don't become trees in a day. It takes time. There's always, from taking action to getting results, there is a space between them. That space is called time. Warren Buffett said that compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Why? Because if you invest in something and you stay patient and you let it grow, you will reap the results. You will reap the fruits at the end. So you have to be patient. There's a simple saying that all good things take time. And there's so much wisdom in these simple words. Take anything, pick up anything in this world. When you were little, it took time to teach yourself how to walk. You fell down hundreds of times and then you got back up again and then you started learning. It took some time. It's not like you were born and you started walking. It doesn't happen, right? Things take time. Good things take time, and we have to be patient. Remove instant gratification from your life and realize that it's going to take some time. So stay consistent with the action. Make a map. The first step is to create the map of where you want to go and then be consistent. Take consistent action and stay patient. Be patient, my friend, and you will get there. It will take some time, of course, but you will get there.